The Bahraini government form, the first of its kind and magnitude in the kingdom, brought together officials from different government bodies to discuss milestones in government work and the steps forward towards achieving economic vision of 2030. Mohamed Al-Shaaban reports.
High-ranking officials from different government institutions convened at the Isa Cultural Center today for the first government forum. The forum aims to shed light on the government's achievements while aspiring to achieve greater diversification and economic sustainability.
This is the first time that a government forum at this level is being held in the Kingdom of Bahrain. And this, if anything, shows the government's keenness to develop its services and what it provides to the citizens. Because when the Vision 2030 was launched, His Majesty the King emphasized that foremost aim of the Vision 2030 is to serve the citizens of Bahrain.
The forum hosted a number of high-level speakers and tackled different topics ranging from Economic Vision 2030 to the future of oil and gas development, the quality of public services, and health strategies and policies.
As far as Ministry of Health is concerned, this is extremely important for us to improve the services that the ministry provides to the public. Ministry of Health provides an important service to the community. And this service lies in improving health of the population. In improving the health, I mean by making the hospital services, the primary health care services, much better and easier to access for our public.
A number of government entities were also rewarded during the opening ceremony for their exemplary services, including awards for different launched initiatives and projects, and ones concerned with outreach and communicating with the public.
This award again reflects the government's care about providing tools and means for efficient and top level and top quality communications with its citizens. The citizen of Bahrain is always at the center of focus within our government. Alhamdulillah, this award means a lot to me, means a lot to my ministry. But I would like to say that this is basically a team's work. My whole ministry staff have been doing extremely well in performing and communicating with the citizen. And this award basically for every single individual in the Ministry of Housing.
The Government Forum, the first of its kind in this magnitude, comes as a testament to the government's keenness to persevere to achieve excellence in government work and the best for its citizens. Mohamed Al-Shaaban, Bahrain Television News.
And Sarah Break brings us more on this forum.
The Government Forum 2016 opening ceremony took place under the patronage of His Royal Highness Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa and the attendant of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa.
We are civil servants, so we are supposed to be serving the citizen. Being able to communicate properly on all levels with all our colleagues in different ministries, cross boundaries, would definitely enable you, first, to serve well the citizen. Second, to think out of your box, to think what are the things that I can really compete against my own colleagues. But at the same time, this is a major challenge for us because now it is said clearly that this is the direction. The question is, what are we going to do? What are the initiatives, innovative thinking, leadership, thought leadership that we are going to take forward to do the simple thing needed from any civil servant is to serve the citizens.
The main topics under which the discussions took place were Bahrain's Vision 2030 and its achievements, how the private sector drives national growth, sustainability and advancing the infrastructure, augmenting public services innovatively, and what the government's priorities are, and what Bahrain's next phase of developments will be.
Coming in such a forum and coming as a gathering for the government, it's really something which is like an incentives, and it will be it will gather mainly our power, it will gather our optimism mainly to do more and more for Ministry of Health. This is the first one, and I think that will accelerate our project. It will accelerate our process on mainly improving all the healthcare sector in Bahrain. How could we manage to have a good project, involve all the concerns, that is say, as doctors, nursing, and allied health. And thanks God that is very successful. That when we started, we found that it's really an added value. It's improving the result and the numbers of patients that will be in need for antibiotic, the number of use of such antibiotics, and even the budget which is allocated for the antibiotics, it's also reduced. So it's really an added value for us, and we are very proud about having such a project for Ministry of Health.
The government forum is the first of its kind in the kingdom and brings together ministers and officials from all the government sectors in order to explore ways to deliver and improve the economy and the citizens' lives and well-being. Some individuals were at the opening ceremony but could not be a part of the discussions and are still enthusiastic about its outcome.
This forum is such a golden opportunity for me especially and my colleagues in the legislative authority to work and to coordinate in a more cooperative manner with the executive authority. It's a great idea to have this kind of a forum, to be aware as to what we have achieved, where we have reached since the Economic Vision 2030 was launched. The Economic Vision, for those who may not be aware, it is to deal with the actual action plan, how to bring about a betterness into the economic growth of our country and in the life of the citizen. And of course it is based on three main principles, and those are of sustainability, competitiveness and fairness.
The government forum brings together the brightest minds that come together to think about how to ease the citizen's life. This is Sarah Barek for Bahrain 55.